Hey, what's up, y'all? I want to start off by saying thank you. We just hit our 2,000 subscriber mark, which I know there's a lot of big channels out there, and 2,000 is a really small milestone in comparison, but for me, it means a lot. So thank you so much to everyone who has watched, liked, commented, and most of all, subscribed. It's really encouraging. It brings me so much joy. I love doing this channel, and the fact that people are enjoying it too it's so satisfying. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. And you know what? This one is for you. I'm gonna toast. I always toast with Jameson. You know, it's my favorite mass-produced liquor. It's just so smooth, and you know, when you have a red beard and some Irish heritage, what else are you gonna drink? So this is to y'all. I really appreciate you. I love Jameson. I thought it'd be really fun today to make a Mai Tai, a classic Mai Tai. I haven't made one of those on this channel before. I think in part because it's a pretty simple cocktail. It's a crazy popular cocktail. There's recipes all over the internet on it, but it's also probably the most bastardized cocktail in existence. I don't mean just tiki, I mean in general. You go to any dive bar, or actually any half-decent bar, anywhere, they have a Mai Tai on the menu, and half the time it is a bunch of random fruit juices and cheap rum. And that's not what a Mai Tai is. So I thought I might share with you how I make a Mai Tai, which actually is basically the Trader Vic Mai Tai. There's basically one way to make a Mai Tai. You can do some slight variations, tweak with ratios, you know, more importantly, play with the rums. But yeah, this is how I make it. Let's get started. First up, we're gonna need a lime and our cutting board and knife. Now, normally I'll use super juice to make cocktails. I always keep it in stock and it stays fresh for a really long time, but we're making a proper Mai Tai. So we're using a fresh lime. And here's a little hack. If you're picking out limes at the store, not to make super juice, not to do anything but to squeeze for a cocktail, usually the smoother the skin, the more juices and better the juices are in the lime. Cut that in half. We're gonna squeeze out 3/4 of an ounce of fresh lime juice. Dump that into our mixing glass. Next up, Demerara Syrup. This is a 2-to-1 ratio of Demerara sugar and water, and I steep just like half of a vanilla bean in there, depending on how much I'm making, of course. Just add that little extra note of vanilla. That's a trick I learned from Martin Cate's book, Smuggler's Cove. I love it. If you don't have Demerara sugar or you can't find it at your grocery store, turbinado sugar works fine. It's exactly, you won't notice the difference in a cocktail. Hell, you could probably use brown sugar and you wouldn't notice that much of a difference. Texture might be a little different, but it'd be totally fine. We're gonna do 1/4 ounce Demerara syrup. Just going in our shaker. Next up, Orgeat. Now, Orgeat is actually really simple to make. You can buy it at the store, but really all it is a sugar syrup made with almond milk. So you can go to the store, buy some almond milk, add some sugar and heat it up. It's a 2-to-1 ratio, at least that's how I make it. If you want to kick it up a notch, which I usually do, is I'll make my own almond milk by toasting some almonds, just real lightly in like a cast iron pan, grind them up, add hot water, blend, strain, and then add your sugar. It gives it this really great, dark, rich flavor. It's just that little something extra just to kind of push the cocktail over the edge. We're gonna do 1/4 ounce of our Orgeat. And I forgot to mention this, when you're making your Orgeat, add a couple drops of rose water or orange water once it's done steeping. It's gonna add just a little bit of complexity, a little bit of just that extra something that takes the cocktail to the next level. Our next ingredient, orange liqueur. Now I use Creole Shrubb because it's rum based. I love this stuff. It's made with rum agricole, so it's gonna bring a little bit of that like grassiness, that funkiness, and it plays so well in a Mai Tai because it is rum based. But a close second, like if you're out there looking for a good orange liqueur, you cannot go wrong with Pierre Ferrand. The nice thing about that is brandy based. Is it's a lot more diverse. You can use it in a lot more cocktails a little better. There's nothing wrong with it in a Mai Tai. I love it, but because I'm a tiki dork, obviously, I use Creole Shrubb. It's a little more expensive. It is delicious. It's grassy. It's funky. Yes. So what we're going to do is 1/2 ounce orange liqueur. Now the booze. This is a point of contention in the Mai Tai community. This is probably the biggest variation you'll find in different bartenders' Mai Tais, is because different rums will make a very different Mai Tai. The original 1944 Mai Tai from Trader Vic's over in the Bay Area used Wray & Nephew 19. No one knows really what that tasted like because they sold out really quick and they never made it again. The Trader Vic's menu said it was a Jamaican agricole type flavor, but modern research says it probably was closer to just a regular Jamaican rum. Who knows? But I use Denizen Mrchants Reserve. This was developed by some of the best tiki bartenders in the country to emulate the Wray & Nephew 19 as best as possible to get those really great Jamaican funky notes and some of those grassy flavors from rum agricole. I only make Mai Tais with this. I've done all the different mixes and tried all the different stuff, but if I'm making a 1944 Mai Tai, it's Denizen Mrchants Reserve. And the cool thing is, at least here in Northern California, this is $24 a bottle. So it's pretty freaking cheap. This is hella cheap. Like it's one of my favorite rums when I start thinking about which rums punch above their weight. This has so much flavor. It's so interesting and just so much fun. I'll sip this. I'll make an old fashioned out of it. But more importantly, it's the best fucking Mai Tai you'll ever have. We're gonna do 2 ounces. The great thing about a Mai Tai is it's a great opportunity to play with different rums and try and develop different flavors. Again, I love Mrchants Reserve, but I've done all sorts of combos with various Hamilton rums. I love doing some mixing some like Hamilton 151 with something like really funky to develop these just insane Mai Tais. But this right here, this is my favorite. It's the best and it is so good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some crushed ice. We're gonna give it a really good shake. We got some frost building up on the outside. Generally, that means your tiki cocktail is done. I'm gonna use a Mai Tai glass from my hometown tiki bar, Jungle Bird. Love that place, spend too much money there, drink way too much there. You really want, like a Mai Tai, yeah, I know I'm getting ice everywhere, but you really want that like nice ice cone to go over the top. We're gonna add some mint. It's not a Mai Tai if it doesn't have mint. No joke, this makes or breaks the cocktail. Seriously, if it doesn't have mint, and when you take a sip and you bring it up to your face, you inhale so much of that mint scent and flavor that it's so integral into the Mai Tai experience. I can't overstate how much you need good mint. Now you're gonna spank your naughty little mint, and that's not just because you both enjoy it, but because it's gonna wake up all those oils. We're gonna add a, what swizzle do we wanna use? I'm using Jungle Bird, so we're gonna use an old Jungle Bird swizzle. A straw. And that is the 1944 Trader Vic's Mai Tai. One of the simplest tiki cocktails and one of the best cocktails ever made. It's so good. I mean, I overflowed a little bit. It's dripping, but let's have a taste. If you've never had or never made a good, authentic 1944 Mai Tai, whoo boy, you really have to, because it's a totally different experience. It's so balanced. I mean, first up, you get that funkiness of that Jamaican rum, right, and the rum agricole that comes in forward really, really well, followed by rich almond because of that orgeat. And you have the orange that's there, but it's just kind of dancing with the almond and the rum in a really interesting way. And obviously, like I said, when you bring the cocktail up, it's just a nose full of mint. It's of all the tiki drinks, even the ones you light on fire and do all the crazy stuff, this is one of the most experiential drinks. And what I mean by that is it's an experience drinking it. There's so much flavor. It's so intense, so complex, so interesting. It looks cool, but you feel the whole cocktail because of all that mint, all those flavors. There's a reason it's one of the most popular cocktails on the planet. And when done right, it is absolute perfection. I cannot overstate how much I love a Mai Tai and why so many people fucking love this drink. But most of all, a heartfelt thank you so much to everyone who has been watching, who continues to watch, like and commenting and subscribing. You guys are along, on this journey with me, and like I know I've said it a couple times, it means a lot. I really appreciate it. It's really the reason I keep doing it is just because this community we built is a lot of fun. So again, thank you so much, really. And if there's something you want me to make on this channel, please comment down below. I love ideas. I love suggestions. And more importantly, this is, right now I'm in my garage tiki bar talking to a camera. So it feels a little one-sided, but I want it to be a conversation. I want to take your feedback. I want to make recipes. I want to make cocktails or go places or do things that you want, that's going to make you happy, that you want to see. So please don't be shy. Comment down below. Oops, I did get a little bit of ice everywhere. But please comment down below. Let me know what you want me to do, what you want me to make, where you want me to go. Or if you've made any of these cocktails or some other tiki cocktail and you want to tell me how it went, dude, I love hearing about that. And again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And until next time, cheers.